Hello. So, Civil Chaos here. I'm going through some computer junk. Just going to some computers and I try to find stuff that's useful. Got some hard drives, RAM, found a circuit board, and I got a motherboard, power supply. I don't know if that works, but it looks pretty good. I mean, there's no dust on the fan. If not, I can use the fan. I've been going through a bunch of Dells and they have these really long SATA cables. I really like those when I'm building. Anyway, so I've got a Core 2 Duo. Here, I'm just gonna set this over here, pass the light a little bit on my tripod. We're just gonna go inside this Dell. It's a Dell, you can see, oh, Optiplex 760, okay. Oh, looks like we're on the other side. Okay, sorry about that. I'm making a pile of metal because I give a lot of the main tin away. Here we go. Let's move the light and go in. Okay, let's see if we can get that set it up. All right. Well, it looks like not really a useful video card. Okay, let's take a look at the RAM. I've been saving all the RAM for somebody. They like to do the Goldfinger thing, so we've got quite a bucket of RAM. They're all just like 1 gig sticks of DDR2 Core 2 Duo stuff. Yeah, they're all 1 gig sticks. All right, here's that. Here's a hard drive. Ooh, it's a 160. Sweet. Seagate. I can still kind of use that. All right, put that aside. Yeah, bear with the noise outside. I'm outside. I can't really scrap in the house. I'm coming to you from my trunk outside. So these computers are pretty dusty. I don't want to go into the house. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way. I'm going to look under the processor. Under this heat sink. If you're looking for really good aluminum, these Dell heat sinks are pretty sweet. Let me just look at one here real quick. I mean, they're pretty neat. See if I can get it off there. My hands aren't working that great. I was working on my kitchen, trying to tear up the cabinets so I can get that done. Put the cabinets in. Let's set that over there. Okay, right there. They're definitely kind of neat. I mean, that's a milled alloy right there. Anyway, we'll keep that one. That looks cool. So you take a look. No, it's just a regular DVD drive. So you keep it if it's a burner. Here, let me clean off the CPU. Let's see what we got. We got, I don't know if I can catch that on the film, but it's an Intel Core 2 Duo E7400. I don't think there's much gold on those, but I've been saving them anyway in a big box just because. Here, let's save this card. There's a little bit of gold leads right there, so I'll probably just save that. They got, I don't know if they call them the gold fingers on those too, but all right. And then, here, move this back there. Gotta get my long SATA cable. Plug that off. Okay. I'm saving those. And I would save the drive, but it's not there. I've been giving them all to another guy. He scraps out the metal, because I mean, when I get a whole truck, I get like $10. But I know some other person that could really use the money. Anyway, this one on. All right, how many minutes? 5 minutes? Okay, here's another one. Kind of different angle. Okay, some more RAM. I'm gonna save that for my friend. He likes that RAM. I've been looking for really old processors because those I'm kind of collecting. I don't think I want to like, I don't know if I want a gold scrap or nothing, but here, let's get over here. Get my SATA cable. Get it through this plastic thing. Okay. There's another plastic thing. I mean, that orange cable is pretty good, but it's just smaller. And I've got a lot of SATA cables, but I like these big ones. Over here building a computer. Again, that's just a regular DVD drive, so I'm not going to save that. I've been saving burners that look pretty clean. I'll build computers and stuff and for my family. Every once in a while I'll sell some on Craigslist. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get at this again. I won't make this video too long, but I'm just showing. Ooh, there's another kind of heat sink. These ones are really neat because there's a bunch of copper in them. Let's pull that apart. Move that out the way. Okay, let's blow it off a little bit. All right. So these ones are really neat. You've got copper, you've got the aluminum fins. This is like a neat chunk of copper on the bottom of there. Okay, let's clean it off a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. I think my cheap. Okay. Now we've got a really cheap tripod. Anyway, so right there, just was cleaning it off. It's a really nice chunk of copper on the bottom of that. I mean, you can get it off, but you gotta fight it off. Yeah. Anyway. So I really wasn't after that. I've chased that kind of stuff for a long time. All right, let's see what chip we get. Looks like I got a Core 2 Duo. This is 2 gigahertz. It's not giving me like a number. 2 megs of cache. Anyway, so 2 gigahertz one. Oh, let's get back into the frame a little bit. Yep, 80 Western Digital. Story of my life. I guess, you know, if you're looking for aluminum, there's always the heat sink on the north bridge. All these wires are like, if you cut them all off, you can get like comm wire for them. There's a big fan there. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, here, for a big pile. It's like a heat. Couple of those cables. I'm just gonna show some of the stuff I've been digging out. like for the last week or so. Let's see here. Sorry. Alright, so I got a couple of DDRs. Mostly when I get DDRs is really rare. It's 2 gig stick. PC3 10.6. Okay. And this was like a smoker's computer. Socket AM3. Athlon 2. ADX635WFK42GM. Anyway, it's got 4 spots for RAM. I guess normally when I'm looking at boards, I mean, I don't know if it works, but all the capacitors, they seem flat. That's kind of what I look for. And the case was so nasty, I didn't even want to try to build out of it because it was just covered in this, like, it's like smoker's soot. I mean, I used to smoke, so I know exactly. It took me a lot of years to quit. Got a Wi-Fi card in it. I mean, it's pretty nice. I don't know, you got a SATA. I also got the back plane, just kind of nice. I threw away the heat sink and fan for it because, I mean, like I said, it was just nasty. Anyway, thanks for watching my scrap video. I was just going to show more of these to try to show people like what's inside the computers if they want to scrap or see what they want to save. I mostly save for what I'm going to build later on. I'm just kind of resting this stuff in here, and then I sort it out. Okay. Thanks for watching.